Here at the line fire. This is in East Highland, California. I just wanted to put this out on the channel. A lot of people have been hitting me up asking what's going on, as this is making national headlines now. So we are going to be out here for a few minutes. Check it out. We've been watching them. You can see all that gray smoke a few minutes ago. That was really dark smoke, and they're making a lot of progress out here. It's going to be one of those things where they're going to take a while to put this one out. It's in an area, it's a tough area, but they got a lot of air attack on it. So it's going to be interesting to see how long this goes. But it is a big fire taking off. It's just barely, really is just barely getting going. Sitting at about 1,200 acres. And growing. I'm assuming it's probably doubled that since they updated it. It has reached this ridge line right here. Just over this way is the Seven Oaks Dam right over there. So this whole area right here, if you might know it, it's the tail end of the Santa Ana River. It flows out of this canyon right there and makes its way through there. But yep, this is the line fire, and it is exploded just this afternoon. Currently outside where I'm at right now, it's about 111 here in Redlands, California. And we are right near the Redlands airport. If you can see, this is where you can see there's a fire truck. Where'd he go? There. So right there is where they do some refilling of the Phos-Chek and some other chemicals. But it is definitely exploding. They've been putting chemical on it for the last hour, and it's helping. You can see all the white smoke there on the top. But let me try to zoom in. This doesn't work very well when you're live on a phone, but let me try right there. There you go. But that whole ridge is on, and you can see that part right there. It's got a big red stripe. They've been hitting that really hard. And it's just one of those things where they just got to keep putting in pressure on it. They've got the planes out here. You can see one there going through the upper middle of your screen. And it is just nasty out here, guys. About 110 and pretty sized fire. So if this fire keeps going the way it is and just head north over the top of that mountain you see, and just keeps going north, Running Springs is about right there, is Running Springs. So this fire has got to go kind of north and west. But now you look right there, you can see black smoke coming in again on the other side of that ridge. So that's a new. All right, we are back, guys. The phone heated. I don't know what happened there. Other than that, I think that's about too hot. It is sitting, you can see right there. It's 109 outside now, and it's actually cooled down. It's 6 o'clock at night, and it's 109 degrees. But you guys in the ride now because it's just way too hot out there for the phone. But this fire is, they're managing it. It's not completely out of control or anything, but it is spreading, and there are hot spots that are flaring up. And I don't think they're too worried about it coming down this hill. I think they're more concerned. Let's see if we could roll down the window, make it a little brighter. There you go. But they're not worried about it coming down the hill, I think, as much. The direction is taking it that way. So directly north, over here toward this Seven Oaks Dam, which is right here. And that's just the whole scary part about it, is on the other side of that ridge, if you keep going north, is Running Springs and Arrow Bear and all of that. So Green Valley, this fire has the potential to reach those areas. So if they don't get a hold of it, it's definitely going to head that direction. They're doing everything they can. I've been watching these hot spots. These are the ones over here are a little bit more of a threat to get toward Running Springs. These small ones you see over here, but they worked hard on this area because they knew that it would travel uphill. So right now it looks like there's just mainly these flares. There's a good one right there that's really flared up. And you can see there, yeah, those are like 50, 60-foot flames at least right there. There's not a lot of trees up there. There's just heavy bushes and stuff. There's not really any forest on this mountain right here. But if you wanna find out where this is, you'll see like a truck trail that leads kind of to the left of the Santa Ana. Oh, a little bit out of zoom right there. Let's see. Let's bring it back. There we go. But you can see right here, you can follow on Google, there's a truck trail that zigzags up the mountain right there. See, it goes right there and then it goes up. Now that truck trail is probably where they're fighting this fire, and it'll definitely help them out. But I'm not sure if they're up there. I can't see from here. I haven't seen any lights or anything on there, but I'm sure they're up there. It's really easy access to get up there. I've off-roaded up there plenty of times, so I'm sure they're using it. But there's some flare-ups going on up there. Big old candles lighting up. But it is a big fire, and it's gonna get bigger. I'm hoping they'll put this thing down, but if it gets up to the other side, so on the other side of this ridge, if it gets there, it's gonna just shoot right up the mountain and go straight up to Running Springs. There's only one valley in between where you're seeing these flare-ups and Running Springs. There's a big valley, and that is actually the San Andreas right there. So the San Andreas runs right along the base of this mountain right here, and but right on the other side of this range is the valley that they got to defend, because once it gets past that, it can run right up the mountain towards Running Springs, and that'll be really hard to stop. So anyway, lots of planes. We've been seeing them put a lot of retardant on this thing, and it's a good thing, because this would get out of control really fast. So hopefully they're gonna do it. It looks like they're getting the upper hand. There's some hot spots forming. You can see some little black smoke streams and stuff in there, and that is flare-ups, little flare-ups. Everybody's out here right now checking out the fire. There's all kinds of looky-loos like us out here, but wanted to put this on the channel for you guys just to check it out in case you didn't know what was going on. But no threat to houses at all. There's no homes in this area. It would have to come down the mountain, basically. Below it, there's homes along the bottom of this hill, and that's where the worst threat is. So, but it's a big fire, and it's about, I think it's like 1,200, 1,300 feet, and it's probably gonna get worse before it gets better. Hopefully overnight they're able to put some water on it, but there's right now there's no threat to any houses right now, none. And they got a lot of room to put this thing down, but can get away from them. This is really close to the El Dorado fire. It's not very far from where that one was. And if you guys look up the El Dorado fire, to the right of this burned that whole mountainside. Everything you see in that shot right there was El Dorado fire, and this is just to the left here. So all of that is East Highland that you're seeing right there. This is where the fire started, is about right there, and it ran up that mountain, and then when it got to the top, it split and it went in different directions. So now there's this long line of fire, and it goes all the way up here. And right now this is the front. So look at right in the forefront, you can see that chopper coming in, and we'll zoom in on him, but this is where they fill it up right here. So that'll get you guys a good shot of that and see what they're working with. But yeah, they're coming in real close, and this is where they fill it up, and they're gonna vacuum up all the stuff that they use, but they got hoses and stuff ready to go. But he won't be here very long. So they alternate between here and Redlands Airport, which is where this is, and the San Bernardino Airport, which is another hub for them to get all that stuff. So but yeah, this is a major hub for their aircraft, and they're pretty good about keeping this ready to go in case something like this pops off. But he's not gonna be there for but a couple seconds. They give him a bottled water and like a couple of things maybe, and then once he's full, but they can fill that thing up really fast, and then he'll be taking off right now. You'll probably hear the jets on that thing pick up before he takes off. But it's pretty awesome piece of equipment right there. It's completely designed for this. And again, it's 109 degrees out here, so I imagine the guys that are on the ground out there with all their uniforms and stuff on are just roasting. So be thinking about them, and I'm sure they will appreciate that appreciation that you guys are thinking about the fact that they're out here fighting these fires. So, but yeah, he might be shutting down. This one might be, yeah, it looks like he just shut it off. So he's probably coming in for a refill or something, or he's just stalling it out. But I think I just heard the engine shut off. So the fire is still running real strong up on the ridge. Plenty of big flames up top, and it's not gonna go away. It's gonna burn through the night. And last night they were running helicopters all night long to keep that thing from going into Highland, and they did an amazing job keeping that thing from burning East Highland down, because it was like 100 degrees well into the night last night. So no change on that today. It's still pretty hot, and it's nasty out here, guys. So anyway, looks like they're doing a great job. We're not gonna be out here much longer, and just gonna check it out. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. More fishing videos to come, and I know we've been a little slower on the channel, but don't worry, we're still posting. We're gonna be putting out a lot of videos real soon, and we will see you guys. But yep, lots of big flare-ups here. Let me see if we can show you one last flare-up. But there's a couple on the mountain there. But it is nasty out here, guys. It is really nasty. There's some big flames on the mountain. So if you guys can, say a couple things for these folks that are out here fighting this stuff, they probably would appreciate it, like I said, because it is hot, and those are some big flames. So yep, lots of fishing to come. We're not done by any means. We're gonna post up real soon. You guys are gonna see lots of videos. So yep, big bear for sure. Lots of big bear. Lots of updates on that too. It's just been so hot, guys. So we're not editing. I'm fishing it just about every week, but there's just no point in editing all that. It's just grinding, a lot of grind fishing, and just meaning like we're putting in the work, but we're not really, there's just not a lot going on up there right now. It's gonna improve. It's supposed to cool down, and we'll be back out there. But it is ugly out here. The smoke is not really hitting us here in Redlands as we back out. You can see the smoke is going mostly north and just over the mountains. So Big Bear, Apple Valley, like they're definitely smelling this. So it is ugly out there though. But anyway, we're gonna get on out of here, guys. Fishing videos soon. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. Share the channel with your friends. We're gonna be coming back real strong here for fall fishing, and we hope to see you guys as we start posting up. So get out there and fish, guys. Share it with your family, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.